How often you should get your hair cut is a pretty common question that most people want to know. They want to figure out, how often should I get it cut? And honestly, it varies from person to person. But here's a quick rule of thumb. Maybe this will help you next time you ask that question. So for guys, most guys that have shorter hair, typically it's going to be about the 4-week mark. Now, if you have very, very short hair, sometimes most guys need to even go about 3 weeks. But I would say for a general rule of thumb, for guys with medium to short hair, you're looking at the 4, even 5 week at the most, to keep everything in shape if you're wanting to maintain that specific hairstyle. For women, about the short to medium length, you're looking at more in the 4 to 6 week range. Now, all of these numbers are going to vary depending on what your stylist would recommend, but once again, this is just to give you kind of a general idea. I would say about 4 to 6 weeks for medium to short hair for women. Now, when it's a lot longer and you're going to maintain that length, you could even go as far as 8 weeks. Now, one of the most common myths about growing your hair out is don't cut it, which is honestly the furthest thing from the truth. The longer that you wait to get your hair trimmed, the more split ends that you actually have, those split ends will crawl up your hair shaft, therefore creating more damage, which means the next time you come in, you're probably going to need more hair cut than you really would want to. So maintaining that regular trim, keeping all those dead ends off, is actually going to allow you to keep your hair longer instead of having to cut it off so frequently. So about 8 weeks for longer hair on women. Children, this can kind of go back and forth depending on how much they have, also depending on what kind of style they have. If it's shorter, finer, you can just get it trimmed, oh gosh, every couple months just to keep it freshened up and tidied. If they do have thicker, more adult-like hair, you're probably going to be wanting to get it cut a little bit more regularly. But again, these are just very basic, general rule of thumb estimations to kind of give you, hopefully, a little guide and direction if you're wondering how often you should cut your hair. So hopefully that helped.